shawty still my baby. Several watches later, I still rock and rollin'. I'm praying for I'm praying for my homie. Rest in peace. I sleep by.
Duke, do you have a second? Your last college game, you just scored a career-high 36 points in a losing effort against what everyone has been saying is...
The team of the century. It's gotta be bittersweet. No one gave you a chance, and you almost pulled off the upset of all time. What are your emotions right now, Duke?
You know, I missed the shot. This is my family. And I let them down. And that's all there is to it. Thank you. Thanks.
Thank you. Thanks.
Saw your indictment tonight. Those were grown men. Good players. Seasoned. A couple of them played D1. Held your own. That's the real game, right? Outside the gym.
You follow me out here?
Let's just say that I'm in the city a lot and we just happen to be there at the same time. You can play. Your footwork and floor spacing needs a bit of cleanup, but...
Yeah, I told you I'm a football player.
Yeah, you're a senior now.
And I told you I am a football
How many D1
player.
football offers you got so far? Tough. Committed. Plays the game the right way. You're a great player. But great isn't special.
Oh, come on, coach. That's a pitch. Trash. Get in the
It's
job.
not a pitch.
Still open.
Stoudemire, Duncan didn't play organized ball until they were 14. Steve Francis was 16. Giannis was playing soccer until someone wised up, probably gave him the same speech. And now he's an MVP.
Okay, so what, coach? I mean, I'm not just some charity case you want to help out. What's in it for you?
Listen. Wins. I have a lot of good kids. I need special.
I'm special.
Your natural ability is, yes.
If I play basketball again, it starts all over. Those questions. It becomes about him again. It's never been just me, it's always been us.
Stop running and take him on. When we first met, you told me how you loved New York, bled New York. You wanted to be part of a bigger world. This is how you get it.
maybe football is your game. I mean, you play like you're trying to run your head through a brick wall. Nah, this game ain't for you. This game's all about nuance. Subtlety, son. Walt Frazier, Bill Russell, MJ.
Yeah, what about LeBron? He was a football player.
You ever seen that man pass? That's the beautiful game right there.
Yo, Duke, great to see you on the court again, baby.
Yo, we saw you win state. Brick City for real, son.
Thank you, appreciate y'all. See that, son? Right there? That's what I'm about. What are you about?
Ladies be so crazy. Okay, my day was amazing. Her raised me. She say all the gym clothes, so she been feeling lazy. She been late night snacking, but shawty's still my baby. Several watches later, I still rock and rollin'. I'm praying for my homie. I sleep by and everybody know it. I hate it when a pretty girl starts snoring. Looking in the mirror like you a lucky man. How you gon' forget you spent 100 grand? Life must be good, it must be great and food. I'm from where it cost you $80. Mask on in the club, I make him break it up. He came outside, he thought mosquitoes ate him up. This if I ate town. Ladies be so crazy. Okay, my day was amazing.
Right now, this is a rebirth. We are only as strong as our belief in each other. Yeah?
All right, let's go now, Breeden. Are you ready? Yeah. I said it, are you ready? Yeah. 1, 2, 3, Eagles!
Julian, just a second. No pressure here. All you gotta do is be better than me in my first game.
All right, so what happened?
Just aim for more points than turnovers, all right? And you'll do fine. This is your moment.
Thanks,
Enjoy
Coach.
it.
Let's go, baby!
Hello, everyone, and welcome to this broadcast of Garden State IAA basketball. I'm Joe Lamy, joined by Drake Hugo and Danny Hogger. We can't wait to get another season rolling, and we look to get a great matchup to kick things off.
Well, a classic matchup with the Newark East Eagles playing host to the Burton Hornets. Both teams looking to improve on their final positions from last year. A win tonight would be a great step towards that goal.
Bobby Erickson leads the way. For the Hornets. They go against an Eagles team with quite a few new faces. Still, though, Newark is led by senior KJ Day.
And the crowd will be a factor here for the Eagles. This is the type of atmosphere you love to see at the high school level. And here is the starting five to begin the year for the Eagles. Day, the new team captain, returns to run the point, while we see a new face at the 2 position with Junior getting the start. And as most predicted, the front court pair is going to be Lack and Zadirko, while Mercedes slots in at the 5. And the Hornets come in with their usual lineup. Luan and Dermanenko are in the backcourt. Star forward Bobby Erickson begins the game at the 3. Ramadas and Aslanoglu fill out the 4 and 5 spots.
Well, coming into this season, Coach Bishop a bit on the hot seat. Eagles fans want to see a better finish than years past.
And that might have been a reason Coach Bishop tried to shake things up by bringing in some new faces. Not much to lose as he's in dire need of a great season.
Junior, a shot, no good. Vlad Dermonenko with the defensive effort there. The 3-ball. And it's Jonathan Lack with the rebound. Here's Junior. And so he draws the foul on the shot, a trip to the line to shoot 2.
Not fearing the contact. This is Junior's mentality. He welcomes aggressive defense on the way up.
No good at the free throw line.
Junior, 2 shots.
And the second free throw is good.
Junior's had to overcome a lot of adversity as a young man, losing his father, getting a late start playing basketball, but there is no doubting his talent.
Pass to Erickson. Burton gets it back. It's good.
There they go, finally able to drop one in on their 4th try.
And here are the Eagles now. And you look at the play style of Bobby Erickson, very much a modern wing who can play off the ball or initiate things for this offense as well.
And Erickson might be lined up out on the wing, but he'll do pretty much everything you ask of him in this offense. Coach figured out very quickly this team is at its best when Erickson has the ball in his hands.
They just can't get anything going offensively.
And you can see the frustration mounting. They just don't know who to turn to for points.
And it's Levesque missing.
4 misses in their first 5 attempts. Not the start they'd hoped for here.
Junior, he's guarded by Dermonenko. Good work there as it goes.
And the offense, 3 of 4, a solid start to the game.
Pass to Levesque. Back to Dermonenko. Levesque. And here's Dermonenko. Now here's Porter. Down to 5 on the shot clock. There's the 3. That one misses, his 3rd shot of the game. He's only made 1 of them. Here's Marceda, banked in off the glass.
The Eagles need this from Marceda at center, fighting hard to win boards and finish the play strong.
Burton trailing here. And the Hornets and their roster, they aren't scared to play small if they need to.
Looking at the rest of the division, the Hornets are one of the smaller teams overall. They just don't have that many big bodies in the program, but they know how to make up for it with defensive rotations. Don't be fooled. This team is still deadly, albeit a tad undersized.
Look how skillfully Erickson moves off the pick. Pretty undeniable. This kid has such a bright future ahead of him.
Timeout called by the Eagles. Indra with the ball. Sheffield outside. Evans. James covering. Pass to Indra. Back to Evans. Now Brothers. First quarter of action in just 3.5 minutes played so far. Evans knocks it down.
And a great start to the game for them.
And that'll be Burton's ball as it goes out of bounds. Hornets able to keep the ball here.
When you're driving home, you're going to be thinking about sloppy plays like that for a while.
Well, you have to love the charm of the Newark East Gym. The facility might not be top of the line, but it has a lot of history for the Eagles.
And there have been talks about getting a new gym built on campus, but that's something that's a decade away on the school board's agenda. As you said, this gym just fits with the legacy of the Newark East Eagles.
The D must keep Junior out of the paint. Even when they're physical with him, he's capable of converting.
Now it's Carter outside. Erickson. And lots of contact there, missing the shot, and will shoot 2. That's on Zadirko. This is his first trip to the free throw line tonight. That free throw, no good.
And make no mistake, Erickson is the guy who drives this Hornets team. He can do it all for them as a 3 spot.
He's off on the second.
And the edge they've had now in rebounding has made a big difference, Trey.
That tenaciousness on the glass has carried over into other areas.
Tremendous effort from Junior. Clashes with some aggressive defense, but manages to release his shot and get fouled.
And this is his 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game here. First one for him falls. He's perfect so far from the line.
Well, the Eagles looking to get some great production from their guard KJ Day this season. Now a senior, he has all the tools to lead the charge and be the spark for this offense.
And a foul called on Junior. That's his first foul.
That's his first personal foul.
And just about a minute and a half has passed here in the second. Up top, Erickson. And once again, off the mark by Burton. And with Day, he's impressed as a junior. You just love the way he brings it on both sides of the ball.
Absolutely, Joe. Day isn't just a scorer or initiator. He's a pest on the defensive end. Day's versatile enough to fill any role at either guard position when his team has the ball.
Now here's Marceda. The 12-point lead is their biggest of the game. Shoots a fader. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
What a read there from Lack, recognizing the overcommitment and making the D pay for this mistake.
It's Porter up top. Dermanenko covered by Junior. Wasted no time on the shot, but it's off the mark. Pass to Marceda, lays it up and banks it in.
This team showed up to send a message, and they're trying to end this game right now.
Yeah, you have to appreciate their effort at both ends. They've been relentless, and they've been impressive.
Well, the Eagles were hoping someone would step up and take the shooting guard spot. Seems like Junior might be that guy.
And he might be a bit rough around the edges at first, but you can see the instincts are there for him. It won't be long until he looks like a natural.
Here's Junior. So the whistle blows on the shot. 2 free throws for the contact there. It's going to be on Ash Ramadas. He's now gone 3 for 4 at the line.
At the line for Newark East, Junior.
First free throw is good.
And they've yet to miss a shot from the line in this quarter.
You have to make teams pay for fouling you. They've done just that.
He hits one and misses one on that trip. They're having trouble creating any kind of offense.
And you can really sense them tightening up a little bit at this point.
Erickson's shot is good.
Seems like Erickson of the Hornets can have the touch at the arc. Sends it in with a nice clean stroke.
Outside, Lack. Junior. And fouled hard that time, and he'll get 2 shots at the line. It goes on Vlad Dermanenko. 6 attempts for him at the line, making 4.
At the line for 2.
The first one falls.
No doubt the star of this Burton squad is Bobby Erickson. He's a gifted scorer and playmaker, and he's been with the Hornets for quite some time now, and he's been the star.
He doesn't get the second one. And with Erickson, guys, you see his release, and you know immediately he's a terrific shooter. He's going to have no problems putting it on the floor as well.
That's true. I mean, Erickson plays bigger than he actually is, and that helps him finish on the inside. Colleges have shown a lot of interest in him since his breakout performance his sophomore year. He'll most likely be transitioning to shooting guard when he gets to that next level.
Now here's Evans. He's got 6. Junior up top. The rebound by Porter. Outside Levesque. Pass to Dermanenko. Soft touch off the glass and in.
Dermanenko taking what he sees on the offensive end of the floor. Nice job capitalizing from this area.
Junior, high post. Day. Junior, he's covered by Levesque. Returns to Day. Puts it up from 15. And it's Burton grabbing the rebound. And with Junior, you don't want to only talk about who his father is, but it's a shadow he'll be under as long as he's on the hardwood.
It might be the reason why Junior didn't immediately take to basketball as a sport. But the similarities in their games are already apparent. Junior looks to be just as talented as his dad was, even if he's a bit raw.
Just 3 on the clock. And that concludes the first half. It's the Eagles up by 9. And we send it to halftime now, back with the third quarter right after this.
To the owner of a white Kia with license plate 3ZBR33C. Your headlights are on. I repeat, your headlights are on.
And the second half of action just getting started here in our coverage of Garden State IAA Sports. The Eagles leading. Pass to Lack. Day. Now Junior. Zadirko. Covered by Ramadas. Zadirko gets the bucket.
One of the many reasons Junior's teammates appreciate him. He's an unselfish player who likes setting his guys up well.
And with this huge lead for the Newark East Eagles, they've come out and set the tone they really want to set for the rest of the season.
Coach Bishop talked about a season of change. A game like that illustrates exactly what the school is after. Strong showing from the Eagles as they look to have this one wrapped up.
Down low. Erickson's shot is good.
They're getting good shots close to the basket. 5 of their last 6 attempts have now gone in.
Taking it right at the defense and converting.
Junior up top. Black. Junior up top. Erickson defending. And there's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot. And he'll go to the line. It's going to go on Erickson. This is his 5th trip to the free throw line.
Taking 2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good. He hits one and then misses the second attempt from the line. Outside Erickson. Bobby Erickson with another miss. And here are the Eagles now. At one point, leading by as much as 16.
Well, seeing Junior out there, you can't help but think of his legendary father, Duke, one of the biggest names in the area.
He tries for 3. Junior grabs the miss.
Second half, off to a bumpy start, only hitting one of their first 4 shots.
Got him with the pump fake, but couldn't finish. And Duke, a star here at Newark, who went on to have a great run at the collegiate level.
And to call Duke a high school star doesn't even begin to paint the full picture. Everyone from that era knew who Duke was. I'm sure they're ecstatic to see what Junior can do.
And there's the 3-second violation.
Now into the lineup for Newark East, Michael Kennedy, Christian Sheffield.
Outside Erickson.
It hasn't been his best day scoring the ball. Guys, he needs to pick it up.
On the wing, Christian Sheffield. Defended by Carter. Pass to Brothers. Just over 2.5 minutes gone by in the second half.
Defense comes at Brothers.
Burton has possession. A 12-point contest. And the last few seasons, the Eagles haven't had an easy time finding wins.
For a while, it seemed you could always count on the Eagles to be at the top of this conference. That hasn't been the case lately. Hopefully, Coach Bishop has found the talent he needs to get his program back to the top. Impressive awareness from the big man. Ramadas spotting the uncovered teammate and sharing the rock with him.
Pass to Junior. Jonathan Lack on the wing. Mason covered by Ramadas. Count it.
Good work by Mason, finding a way through the inside defense. He put some good power behind his shooting motion.
Now here's Ramadas. To the paint. Levesque rejected by Day. On the wing, Junior. Defended by Carter. And that's good for Junior.
Yeah, Junior's ability to endure on the play is impressive. Really speaks to how he's developed as a player.
Pass to Levesque. Back to Dermonenko. About a minute and a half gone by in the fourth. Here's Levesque. It's hauled in by the Eagles. Now Day. Junior, defended by Carter. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws coming up. Simon Carter picks one up.
Junior. 2 shots.
And the first one drops. Both teams deciding to change it up. That one is no good. Nothing has come easily for them today.
Not at all. It isn't what you'd call the best of performances from them.
Bobby Erickson for 3. Lack pulls it down.
A lot of bricks put up off his shots, and one reason is he keeps trying to force it when he's guarded. Move the ball around. It's clear one team has just passed the ball much better tonight.
And to me, a high assist total signals the level of cohesion on a team.
To the inside, Levesque, and the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for the 3-point play.
Strong take to the rim, unafraid of the bigger defender.
Well, you have to be aggressive when you're on the wrong side of a size mismatch.
I like that they haven't lost their aggressiveness here in the second half, despite this deficit.
Exactly. That's when you need to be aggressive. Another good job of drawing contact and getting to the line.
Junior outside, takes the 3.
That's his 3rd personal foul.
Fourth quarter of play, and we're about 2.5 minutes through now. Dermonenko outside. Here's Levesque. Newark East grabs the miss. 17 points was their biggest margin. Junior outside. Pass to Day. Lack. Outside, Day. Back to Lack.
2 minutes remaining.
Here's Junior. With just 5 to shoot. Gets that one to go for his 6th make of the game. He's now 6 for 10.
Good inside shot by Junior, showing us he knows how to use those physical gifts in the paint.
Now a timeout called by Burton.
He's certainly been looking for a shot so far, but it hasn't been falling. Frankly, what I'm thinking he should do is look to pass more. Let's get some other teammates involved.
To the middle. Nice pass, led him right to the rack perfectly for the layup.
Making the game simple. When one of Luan's teammates is uncovered, he finds it.
Back to Junior. Inside. If you're just tuning in, welcome. We've played just about 3.5 minutes into the fourth quarter. Dermonenko with it. He's picked up by Day.
A huge day on the glass for a player who's given up a lot of size to the big guys out there.
Outside, Black. Returns to Day. Zadirko. He's guarded by Dermonenko. The shot by Zadirko, no good. Here's Erickson, and a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for 2.
And Erickson putting pressure on the D inside, which in turn draws the contact.
And he knocks down the first one.
Shooting for the Hornets, Bobby Erickson. Shooting 2.
Both teams making a change here.
Substitution on the court.
On the wing, Junior, defended by Carter. Junior, left side. The kick out to Indra. To Junior. This one for 3. Off the mark. And the final Hort Sounds chalk one up for the Eagles. They get the win here at home and a fantastic start to this season.
And the level of skill from the last few years is visibly better for the Eagles. Junior seems to fit right in with the rest of the team. Newark East fans have to be excited about how they looked.
And the Hornets didn't lose this game, the Eagles won it. To get a win over a talented Burton team says a lot for the future of Newark East this season.
And that'll do it for our broadcast of Garden State IAA Hoops. For Drake Hugo and Danny Hogger, I'm Joe Lamy. Thanks for joining us. We hope to see you again for more presentations of high school sports athletics.
Look who's got some serious skill.
Oh, you like that? You like that?
Kid, that was something special watching you out there tonight.
Yo, wait up.
Wait. How you doing, kid? Name is Archie. Archie Baldwin. Dad and I were teammates.
Yeah, I think I remember that. Can't remember that for sure. I was just a little kid when we was still playing ball.
Well, he sure loved you. Talked about you all the time. There was a story about a purple jumper. You had to wear this thing every day or you would
Blue.
cry.
Nice to meet you, Archie?
Yeah.
Nice to meet
Look, I'll get right to the point. Upside, off the charts. Strong basketball IQ, high motor, and you understand tempo. It's a package. Easy to sell.
Sell?
Yeah.
It's a who? Like, scholarship?
Exactly.
Is that something you think, or something you know you can do?
There's only one game. You show me what you got in the next one, give me some high numbers, and we'll talk. But for right now, enjoy the moment.
You said Archie, right?
Archie Baldwin.
Ladies be so crazy. Okay, my day was amazing. Her raised me. She say all the gym clothes, so she been feeling lazy. She been late night snacking, but shawty's still my baby. Several watches later, I still rock and rollin'. I'm praying for I'm praying for my homie. Rest in peace. I sleep by and everybody know it. I hate it when a pretty girl starts snoring. Looking in the mirror like you a lucky man. How you gon' forget you spent 100 grand? Life must be good, it must be great if I'm from where it cost you 80 bucks. Mask on in the club, I make him break it up. He came outside, he thought mosquitoes ate him up. This if I A-Town, make him take a bow. Come with you, you used to date a clown. Yeah, I want my cake and wanna eat it too. Spend it too. I get what you get just for an interlude. I might cop a yacht just to post a pic. Sleep or spin your block till he get motion sick. With my co-defendant, I had that once I. She been quarantined and let's shout it thick. She been quarantined and let's shout it thick. She been quarantined and let's shout it hips wider. Got my right hand on the like a Bible. Shake, 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 shake it fast. No matter what you do, don't let them judge your past. Fuck my wrist off in the I need a cash. It ain't no if you ain't got nothing in the
quarantine thick, he tryna give me lipo. Holy water, put that on the Bible. I might run, you gon' need Geico. Rap when I might hit that high note. Clayco raised me, that Clayco made me. You ain't gon' if you ride with it on safe. Got your favorite rapper in my DM tryna got my own bed, so like that don't faze me. Big Lotto ain't going for none of that, no. With that Sundre, right with that, ain't love that. Big Birkin bag, me and my stop calling my phone, that's when you at. Son of these, no similar. They ain't seeing me cataract. Gotta get the back end before I walk in the black truck counteract.
She been quarantined, now let's shout it thick. She been quarantined, now let's shout it thick. She been quarantined, now let's shout it hips wider. Got my right hand on the like a Bible. Shake, 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 shake it fast. No matter what you do, don't let them judge your past. Broke my wrist off in the I need a cash. It ain't no if you ain't got nothing in the
It's that simple. Ballin', 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 ballin'. Hey, big dough hanging out the window. Hey, came up ballin' with my kinfolk. Hey, pull up, pull up, pull up, pull up, pull up on 'em. I'ma hang on the rim, hang on my. Hey, gotta take a photos on the grand shot side. Hey, I be in a 4-quarter ballin'. Time, like I did the cool, I dribble right through you, nothing you used to. I got the new moves, they making new rules, checking the foo-foo. The conflict is crucial, got nothing to lose, got nothing to lose. Jumping out the jail, hit the shoes, NBA jams, better I choose. Ballin', ooh, 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 now we ballin'. Hey, big dough, hanging out the window. Hey, hang up, ballin' with my kid. Ballin', ooh, ballin', ooh, ballin', yeah, ballin', ooh, ballin', ooh, ballin', ooh, now we ballin'. Hey, big dough hanging out the window. Hey, hang up, ballin' with my kid. Hey, I'm in the studio making a movie, yo, and I got dimes like I'm Rubio. I keep it cool, yo. I do my duty and keep it moving like I'm woozy. I can't help it if they choosy. Like my girl bad and bougie. I feel like I'm underrated like that last verse from Lil Uzi. All the data and the analytics couldn't track the drip when I'm in the lips. Swear to God, I could have been a fourth member of the Hamiltons like my. pulling up like my name was Christoph. When I lift off, got you.
Everyone, and welcome. We have another exciting edition of Garden State IAA Hoops for you. I'm Joe Lamy. To my side are Drake Hugo and Danny Hogger. We'll be seeing the Renfield Foxes play host to the Newark East Eagles.
And at this point in the season, we know that we can expect an intense matchup. The Eagles are a much improved team looking to come into Renfield and take one on the road. It won't be easy, but they have the firepower to make it happen.
And standing in their way will be Connor Rosenberg, the fantastic guard for the Renfield Foxes. He's got size, touch, just about everything. You can bet he'll be a handful for the Eagles.
This beautiful gymnasium will be rocking in no time as the Foxes defend their court against the Eagles. Taking a look to see who Newark East is starting with. The engine of this team is in their backcourt with Day at the 1 and Junior at the 2. You have Lack and Zadirko playing the small and power forward spots respectively. Then at center, it's the senior Marceta. Fox is starting with the group of Lee and star sophomore Rosenberg in the backcourt. Joseph and Bishop make up that forward pairing, and it's big Bobby Andrews getting the start at center. And while Coach Bishop did play ball himself in high school, he wasn't a standout athlete.
I remember hearing about him playing, very much of a game manager type of guard. Coach didn't try to do too much with him. He had strong fundamentals and overachieved given his lack of athleticism. Pretty much exactly what you want in a coach.
And he makes the first.
I don't think the Eagles could have a better team captain than Day. A leader at the point and a leader in the locker room.
And good on the second, so he makes them both. And it'll be the Foxes' ball. Here's Lee. Pass to Andrews. Now here's Rosenberg. That shot off the mark. Nice D from Dave Zadirko. To the paint, Marceta. Good, and the assist goes to KJ Day.
The effort that Dave makes to provide for his team is absolutely exceptional. He works hard keeping all the Eagles involved.
Here in the first with a little over a minute played so far.
Well, it's been a good start for the season for the Eagles. You can see their confidence grow with each win they notch.
The win helps, but this team knows they have a great roster with the addition of Junior. He's made everyone else better around him, especially with the attention he commands. The body language of this team is completely different than last year. From range, Lack can be so effective. Can't wait to see him looking even better from the arc next year.
Pass to Andrews. Back to Lee. Here's Rosenberg. Shot to stop the run. That doesn't go either for Connor Rosenberg. Here's Junior. It's good, and he makes his first shot of the game.
They're just trying to build out this lead, bucket by bucket.
It is a small margin, but they've got the upper hand.
Pass to Andrews. Pulls it from 20. That doesn't go either for Connor Rosenberg.
A rough quarter shooting the ball. He's not helping at all.
And 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle with a lot of contact there. That one on Rosenberg.
Junior already understands how to force defenders into awkward spots and draw calls. Intelligent and aggressive at the same time.
And the first one drops.
At the line,
Good on both attempts. And while every game hasn't been smooth sailing for Newark, one thing you can see from this team is they are improving each game.
And Joe, that's a big credit to both Coach Bishop as well as the senior leadership on Newark. It's been a special year for this group in large part to their hard work.
If you're just tuning in, we've played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. Connor Rosenberg on the wing, back to Lee. It's hauled in by the Eagles. It's a 9-point spread. Here's Lack. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. Swings it to Ducey. Joseph. So the whistle blows on the shot. Two free throws for the contact there. Jonathan Lack picks one up.
Have to be careful how you guard Joseph. When he's inside, he's capable of drawing fouls.
At the line for Renfield, Dustin Joseph.
He's off on the first. Both teams deciding to change it up. And he's good on the second. Here's Newark East. To the inside. Marceda laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
They're in a terrific groove.
And credit it to their outstanding passing, putting a ton of pressure on the defense.
Now Grace. Outside Roberts. Swings it to Ducey. Grace outside. Shot clock at 5. Shoots from 14. Junior grabs the miss.
And with Renfield, they care quite a bit about their athletics. Tons of money from donations have found their way to the school. They have a lot to show for it. Their offense is producing high percentage shots right now.
And they need to keep up this intensity and tempo. Keep applying the pressure.
And stolen by Junior. Plays it in off the break.
And you'll be hard-pressed to win a game giving up buckets this easily.
Yeah, they've got to dig their heels in, find a way to get some stops.
Pass to Roberts. Outside, Ducey. They have a really solid lead at this point.
Definitely, and they haven't faced much resistance from the D.
And plenty of contact there on the shot, so 2 free throws are coming up. And there's the foul against Renfield. And this is his 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game here. First free throw is good.
Growing up in Newark has its perks. Junior got to hone his skills on the hard courts, not too far away in New York City. And playing in those pickup games is great experience for a young player.
He hits one and misses one on that trip. And Renfield, one of the nicer schools in the area, their community puts a lot of time and effort into the school, and the results are easy to see.
Well, it's one of the more affluent areas in the state, and everybody knows it. Still, it's always nice to see a community rally around their high school and give them the resources they need.
Back to Roberts. Over Junior. Misses off the left iron. Outside, Evans. Over Ducey. And it's Evans missing. Domination in the first quarter. It's been pretty lopsided. Eagles out in front, up by 15. And we'll return right after this break. Welcome back, everyone. More high school sports coverage on the way as the second quarter gets started. Now.
Substitution on the court.
To the middle. Good for the basket, starting off 1-for-1 with that shot.
Fantastic read by Junior. You see him picking up the game more and more out there.
Pass to Joseph. Lee. High post, Robert Andrews. Joseph inside. He's covered by Mason. Joseph's shots. Good.
Inside the paint, Joseph can be just merciless. His size helps him run right over the deep end.
Junior outside. Outside, Black. Junior. Hunter Rosenberg with the rebound. Almost 4 minutes gone by into the second quarter of play. Goes back up, and it's good on the layup.
This is why Rosenberg's teammates look up to him, demonstrating leadership, hitting the offensive boards.
Junior outside. Pass to Marceda. Black. Here's Indra, covered by Lee. And here is Marceda. Indra up top. Mason, defended by Joseph. Now here's Lack. Jacks up a three. And the Eagles another three.
That's a hallmark of a great team. They've been crisp with their ball movement.
Moving the rock, forcing rotations, it's served them so well.
And that one's good for Lee.
Agility, allowing him to find a way through the contact. Manages to get to his shot and finish strong.
Outside. Black. Back to Indra. Pass to Marceda. Junior with it. Guarded by Rosenberg. From 10 feet out. Try to bank it in, but it misses. It's stolen by Indra. Lays it in off the break.
I like the fast hands on Indra. Goes up after the ball handler hard and comes up with the steal to spark that fast break. Oh, he's got such a great touch and feel around the basket. He made that reverse look easy.
A dominating first half of play so far. It hasn't been close. It's the Eagles up by 16. And we'll be back to bring y'all the third quarter action after halftime. And the second half getting started. Renfield playing host to Newark East here on Garden State IAA Sports. Bishop with it. And Junior, as many of you know, is the son of Duke, one of the largest figures in Newark hoops history.
And I don't know why Junior waited so long to get into the game of basketball, but I bet his father would be elated now that he's on the floor. Duke was a legend in the area, and Junior would be lucky to have that same kind of impact.
He's getting his first free throw attempts of the night now. The first one falls.
At the line for 2.
He's perfect so far from the line. And it's the Eagles with the ball. Earlier in the game, they had a 19-point lead. Junior, guarded by Rosenberg. Now here's Day. He's covered closely. Zadirko makes it off the glass.
It's now a +5 advantage for them in the rebounding category after that one.
Very steady work they've been doing on the interior. Really a well-rounded effort overall.
Back to Rosenberg. That three off the mark. Fast break, here they come. Day with the bucket.
I love watching Day drive. He's just so nimble and agile, able to dance past.
Pass to Andrews. Right side, Bishop. Now Lee, guarded by Day. Day with the steal.
Well, he's already the star of this team, and he's only a sophomore. Connor Rosenberg expected to do big things for the Foxes this year and the next 2 after.
And they've begun this half 3 of 4 from the field. Great start.
Renfield calls timeout. And for Rosenberg, the shooting is his trademark, but he's also got a good amount of burst with the ball in his hands.
It gives you everything you ask for from a wing player. It's a long ways away, but Rosenberg seems destined to play college ball at a big-name school.
Both teams will make a substitution. And it's the Eagles with the ball. Here's Junior. Marceda. And they pick up 2.
We've seen them get much better looks in this half, and they are making the most of them.
They're converting at a high level. That field goal percentage continues to creep upward.
2-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. They get it again! And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 here.
Good use of power. Joseph getting his shot off despite the foul. That strength will serve him well in his years ahead as a Fox.
And he knocks down the first one.
They came out of the locker room at halftime with a much more physical approach than they had in the first half.
And that helps their game. They've gotten extra trips to the foul line, and they need that to continue if they're going to come back in this game.
He hits both from the stripe.
And with Junior, it's easy to see the natural athletic ability that he possesses. He was a great football player, and that fluidity translates to the hardwood well for him.
The Foxes really having a tough go here. They really need to make an adjustment here.
Agreed. Nothing is working for them offensively. Time for a change.
And here's the break. Here's Junior. That's in, coming off a nice assist from Jonathan Lack.
And the Eagles coaching staff loves this. Junior, tenacious on these physical finishes.
And 3/4 of play in the books. This one already looks out of reach. It's the Eagles running away with this one. And we'll be back right after this to bring you the start of the 4th quarter. Well, the 4th quarter getting going here. Great matchup so far between the Eagles and the Foxes in this one. To Lack. High post, James Marceda. Here's Junior. Up and in on the layup.
And how about the dime from the big man, Marceda, doing a great job finding his teammate.
Now here's Rosenberg. Up top, Andrews. Pass to Lee. And he makes that one. And with Rosenberg, you have to be careful of his shot. He owns a very quick and deadly release.
His shooting motion, though, it just looks so easy, doesn't it? One of the best shooters in the state, and it's hard to believe that he's just a sophomore.
And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw contact, and he'll shoot 2.
Not fearing the contact. This is Junior's mentality. He welcomes aggressive defense on the way up.
He misses the free throw. Good on the second free throw. 1 minute into the fourth. And here's Lee. Outside, Ducey. Here's Lee. Great D by KJ Day.
They're having their way.
In rebounds and on the scoreboard, piling up the numbers.
Lack, good.
A tough bucket for sure. Lack proving how skilled he can be, even with good defense in his face.
Pass to Andrews. Rosenberg, covered by Junior. Good!
And the center for this team, Robert Andrews, who his teammates call Big Bobby Andrews, is a looming presence for them in the paint.
And even though he's a high schooler, a lot of fans will describe Andrews as having old man strength. He's just very difficult to move or get an edge on with his deceptive brawn.
Mason, right side. And that one drops for him.
They are pounding the ball inside the paint right now.
Oh, absolutely, and successfully at it. They've only missed one of their last 6 shots in the paint. Keep at it until someone stops you.
Rosenberg outside. Swings it to Ducey. It's good.
Here's Andrews making a shrewd feed to the wide open man. He's been well coached to know when to give it away.
Now Day. Outside, Lack. Junior. And so he draws the foul on the shot, a trip to the line to shoot 2.
That's his fourth. Second team foul.
And the first one at the line is good.
At the line for 2.
He's off on the second. Around 3 minutes gone by here in this fourth quarter. The basket is good.
And the basketball IQ of Madison. It's evident there with the outstanding pass to the uncovered teammate.
Indra with the ball. Junior outside. Pass to Brothers. Junior. Bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth.
Blue Grace. That's his first personal foul. Third team foul.
And that one misses.
Shooting for the Eagles.
And the second free throw is good. Now here's Grace. Pass to Roberts. Bishop. Second shot chance. Nice D from Dave Zadirko. And it's the Eagles with the ball. Outside, Indra. Evans. Junior up top. And he finishes nicely on the layup.
Sweet. Love this dish by Evans to the wide open man. Those solid fundamentals will serve him well next year as a senior.
It's stolen by Indra. And what a huge lead the Eagles have opened up here on the Foxes. I'm not sure many expected this kind of score.
It just goes to show the confidence and swagger that Newark has been playing with so far this season. They look to be a team on a mission.
Pass to Bishop. Second chance shot. About 7 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. No good off the back of the rim. And here's Indra. Jr. outside. Some solid defense from Bishop. Here's Roberts. And with the final whistle sounding, that'll do it for us. Eagles getting a big win here in Renfield as their season of surprise continues.
And once again, you can see the impact that Junior has had on the court tonight. This game was a great example of just how different this team is with him in the lineup.
And Rosenberg did just about everything he could to make this game as tough as possible. But Newark East got the better of him. They're looking like one of the tougher teams in the division now.
Indeed they are, and that'll do it for our broadcast. On behalf of Drake and Danny, I'm Joe Lamy. Thanks for tuning in to our presentation of Garden State IAA basketball.
Hey, easy now.
It's okay, Coach. It felt fine when I was playing. I just tweaked it at the end there.
Just get you checked out all the same, yeah?
All right. Thank you. Archie?
Yeah, take it easy, man. Go slow.
So how am I doing now?
You did good. Did real good. It was a hard win. And we got some good tape to show the right people.
D1 good?
It's a step. 2 games, it's a small sample size, but it gets the recruiters in the room. Then you get your deal. Assuming that's okay.
Ah, yeah, it's just a sprain. I'll be limited next game, but I can still go.
Just like your old man. Played through it all. Even in the championship.
On a busted foot. And he still dropped 40.
You know the story.
I know all the stories, Archer.
Man, it's cold outside. Let's go get something to eat. On me. Need me to hold that?
No.
Hola, linda. Como ellos.
Ay.
Yeah. This I'm working with this kid. Been working with this one.
That's Junior. Me dá um abraço.
She said you better go over and give her a hug. She remembers when you were a baby.
Oh, yeah. Nice to meet you.
Please, sit on the house. Obrigada.
Yeah, man. Photos on these walls. Man, y'all knew. I never knew that man.
Yeah, he sacrificed a lot for you and your mom. That's why I wonder if he would have been in that.
Look, I'm gonna stop you right there, all right? This is not gonna be a situation where you start becoming my mentor and giving me all type of life advice, all right? Look, I'm not a victim. I don't got no daddy issues. The man you knew is just not the man I knew. That's all.
So what about the next game?
Coach just wants me to sit until I get healthy.
I agree. Isn't the game after the next one the big invitational at the Barclays? A lot of elite players are going to be there from around the country.
Yeah, Hendrix Cobb.
Your father used to coach him, right?
Yeah, we was tight till his family moved to New Orleans when we were 12.
Y'all still talk?
Yeah, here and there on social.
His name is #1 on every board that matters.
Yeah.
He's the show, which makes it easy for us to get people there who can push the needle. But that needle ain't gonna budge if you're limited.
All right, so what's up, Archie? I mean, clearly you got connections and everybody knows you. So why aren't you working some college job?
Oh, I did. Big Ten, Big East. Did it for 20 years. Then competition got a little heavy. I started coloring outside the lines a little.
You banned?
No, nothing that dramatic. Still get a job, but when you got that scarlet letter on your chest.
And I'm your way back in?
That's right.
Why should I trust you, man?
Oh, you shouldn't. But your timeline is short. And if you don't got 5 guys like me knocking at your door, I'm probably your only chance. Look, I loved your father like a brother. And if I was struggling, he was always there for me. When he passed, I didn't think that I would have a chance to repay him. Maybe this is my shot. So please, just think about it, all right? Get back to me.
Yo, Archie, hold up. Yo, I'm in.
Yeah?
Yeah.
All right, I won't let you down. Touch.
Man, give me that ball, man. Wasting my time. Make your move when you got it. You got the angle. Take the step. Commit.
You got me. Fine.
Wasting my time. I got you. I got you. That's what you got to say?
What do you expect me to say?
I don't want you to say. I want you to start putting in the work. Put in the work, Junior. I worked so hard on my step back, the heels on my Jordans unraveled. I gave my heart, my last breath to my team. Everyone I played for in Australia.
Yeah, I heard this story before, Pop. It's getting old.
But you're not listening. You got it all figured out now? Why, because you got a little bit of talent, because you put in a little bit of work? You're gonna get old, football player. You'll see. You can cut your whole heart out for this game. What's it gonna get you? For what? Look at me. Where am I right now? You better be prepared to give everything to this game, and it still not be enough. Get your head in the game, check ball. Face up. Kicking it.
Trainer says if you play in the next game and the knee doesn't get worse, you'd be probably 60, 70% for the Invitational next week. But if you sit out, you'll be 100%.
And if I can play, I'm gonna play.
I want to win games too, but I'm taking the decision out of your hands.
Wait, Coach, you
You're
can't.
sitting. I protect my players no matter what, even from themselves. It's too important for your health and your future. End of story.
It's that simple. Ballin', 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 ballin'. Hey, big dough hanging out the window. Hey, came up ballin' with my kinfolk. Hey, pull up, pull up, pull up, pull up, pull up on 'em. I'ma hang on the rim, hang on my. Hey, gotta take a photos on the grand shot side. Hey, I be in a ballin' crunch time, like I did the Cooper. I dribble right through you, nothing you used to. I got the new moves, they making new rules, checking the foo-foo. The conflict is crucial, got nothing to lose, got nothing to lose. Jumping out the jail, hit the shoes. NBA jam, better I choose. Ballin', ooh, ballin', ooh, ballin', ooh, ballin', yeah, ballin', ooh, ballin', ooh, ballin', ooh, now we ballin', yeah. Hey, big dough hanging out the window. Hey, hang up, ballin' with my kinfolk. Hey, ballin', ooh, ballin', ooh, ballin', ooh, ballin', yeah, ballin', ooh, ballin', ooh, ballin', ooh, now we ballin', yeah. Hey, big dough hanging out the window. Hey, hang up, ballin' with my kinfolk. Hey, I'm in the studio making a movie, yo, and I got dimes like I'm Rubio. I keep it Coolio. I do my duty and keep it moving like a woozy. I can't help it if they choosy. Like my girl bad and bougie. I feel like I'm underrated like that last verse from Lil Uzi. All the data and the analytics couldn't track the drip when I'm in the lips. Swear to God I could have been a fourth member of the Hamiltons. Like my pulling up like my name was Christoph. When I lift off, got you Afro bang in the Hall of Fame. And I love this game till I dip. Yeah. We gon' pull up when it's game time. Yeah. Side hustling on the baseline.
Hello and welcome to another presentation of Garden State IAA Hoops. I'm Joe Lamy, joined by Drake Hugo and Danny Hogger. Tonight, the Newark East Eagles are going up against the North High Dragons. Danny, your thoughts on this one?
Well, the big story tonight, Junior is not in the lineup. We don't know what his status is for the entire game, but he was spotted in street clothes. Overall, a huge blow to the Eagles.
There's the
substitution on
and the Eagles look to make something happen, and that pass is airmailed and thrown out of bounds.
Oh, that can't feel good. The Eagles look really sloppy here early. This could be a long night for them.
And he controls it up top. Come on! Backdoor cut, easy look, and he missed it. How'd that not go in?
Devastating miss right there. The Eagles can't get anything going.
And the ball's knocked loose. Here the Dragons go the other way. A 2-on-1, and they'll finish with easy bucket.
Newark just looks lost, Joe, without Junior in the lineup.
The clock runs out, and we are heading to halftime. The Dragons are out in front, leading by 10, and we send it to halftime now. Back with the third quarter right after this.
All right, fellas, here's the deal. We're getting blown out right now. We're getting outplayed, out-hustled, out-worked. All right? Second half, I don't care what happens. I want you guys to play hard every possession. All right? Use the ball, rebound, play D every possession. Get some stops. You know, we can work ourselves back into this. How you feel? One play at a time, all right? Sounds good. Getting better?
I was hard to watch out there.
I'm going in.
Hey, y'all, huddle up. Y'all playing. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. This ain't over yet. This ain't over yet. This ain't over yet. This ain't over yet.
Settle down. Settle down. We talked about this. We need to keep that knee in check.
Nah, I'm good to go, Coach. It's my choice.
Okay?
Let's go, baby. Let's go. Win on 3. Bring it in. 1, 2, 3. Win. Let's go, fellas. Let's go.
All right, you guys, come on, let's huddle up. Let's huddle up.
Bring it in. Bring it in. I don't have any speeches for you. Just possessions. One at a time. Let's turn this thing around right now. Go time on 3. 1, 2, 3. Go time.
Now the Eagles with it. It's a 10-point game.
And Junior playing on a weakened knee. You just wonder how long he's going to be able to last out there. Surely they'll want to take precaution with him.
Pass to Zaderko. Black with it. Here's Junior. And a misfire there from Junior. Wonder if that leg is still bothering him. Now here's Dillard. Puts up a 3. And it's Jonathan Lack with the rebound. And with the injury Junior's trying to play through, I believe he picked it up at the end of last game.
Yeah, it seemed like an innocuous play where he felt a strange sensation in his knee. Unfortunately, it just hasn't gone away and nagged him since.
That's just a high-quality shot. Coach will always appreciate that.
And for those just tuning in, we're about a minute here into the second half. Now here's Williams. Zadirko covering. Now Coral. Here's Stopper. Yes, great play set up by Jack Coral.
An impressive read from Coral. It helps when the big man spots his open guys.
Pass to Marceda. Black. Over a minute and a half now into this third quarter of action. Junior, well, a turnover there from Junior, and he just doesn't look like himself nursing that injury. And you look at Powell, just a tremendous athlete. Who does he remind you of, guys?
Well, the first guy you have to think of is Aaron Gordon. He has that blend of athleticism and speed and power, too. I mean, that has scouts just drooling all over this guy. He plays like a walking highlight reel.
Here's Day, and he finishes nicely on the layup.
And buckets like this get Day fired up, demonstrating some muscle on the physical finish.
Williams with it. He's got 10. Powell. Pass to Coral. Goes back up. James Marceda with the block.
I love when Marceda leverages his reach and height on D, able to cleanly deny the shot attempt.
Timeout called by the Eagles.
Gonna try to draw something up to get their offense back in gear.
And they need it. They've hit a rough patch.
And a little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. To the paint. Mason. And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Opportunity for a three-point play here.
The commitment of Mason, taking the punishment and just powering his way through it all.
This will be his third free throw shot of the game. Well, with the deficit that the Eagles are facing, you know they're going to change their approach.
I'd expect them to lean heavily on Junior the rest of the way. They brought him back for a reason. They know how stagnant their offense can be when he's not on the floor.
And here's Eric Dillard outside. Marceda pulls it in. Newark East trailing. Here's Lack. Makes it off the glass.
High IQ basketball from Sheffield. He gets himself an easy assist by feeding the wide open man.
Pass to Sousa. It's Dillard outside. And here is Jones. And here's Matt Gibson from the arc.
He had to clear some space for himself to get that rebound, which is not easy in there among the big bodies.
Here's Junior. The leaner, that's in, coming off a nice assist from Jonathan Lack.
Their last 5 buckets coming in the painted area.
And defensively, you gotta make the adjustment. Force them to make a perimeter shot.
Outside Jones. And here's Eric Dillard outside, and it's the Dragons missing again. Well, everything's working for them at the offensive end right now.
Yeah, good play calling and even better execution.
And Junior can't connect there. The knee could still be an issue.
When you give up this many looks inside, it's no wonder you're on the wrong side of a run.
Yeah, some of it is good offense, but I need to see more of an effort from them defensively.
Well, you look at the last few games of the Dragons. It shouldn't be a surprise that they come out firing. This team has really been on a roll.
A number of quality wins for North High in their last handful of games. The team's peaking at the right time, that's for sure. And if the first half is any indication, they're a force to be reckoned with the rest of the way.
And that one's good. It's Sousa.
Attacking right at the rim and finding very little resistance.
Outside, Lack. Pass to Junior. And it's going to be 2 free throws through the contact on the shot. That one on Gibson.
Like a lot of players from Newark, Junior plays with a little bit of a chip on his shoulder. He's out to prove there's just as much talent in North Jersey as there is across the river in New York.
North High leading. And here's Eric Dillard outside. Here's Jones. The shot, no good. Inside. And Thomas Brothers with the slam.
Well, when they desperately needed to get things turned around, they were able to do it and get back into this one.
And it was their defense, just as much as their offense, that served as the catalyst and allowed them to put this run together.
Now we have just finished the third quarter, and we got a tight game so far. The Dragons up on top, up by 3. Well, as the fourth quarter gets going, you look at this game. Since Junior...
Substitution on the court. Substitution on the court.
And what a morale boost it must be to have Junior back on the floor. He might not be at 100%, but just having him as a threat out there as a scorer and defender makes everyone feel and play better. It's why Coral is out there. The Dragons trust his judgment during these crucial moments.
Pass to Lack. Returns today. Now here's Junior. Dillard covering. Now here's Marceda. Yes, and it's Junior picking up the assist. And the question you have to ask this, guys, if Junior is healthy enough to play right now here in the second half, why didn't he play in the first half as well?
Yeah, it's a tough question for the coaches, and the plan might have been to sit him the whole game. But it's hard to sit back and watch your team get steamrolled. Junior probably got the itch, and here we are.
To take the lead. And the Eagles tack on 2 more.
What a bucket from Lack here in the fourth. Takes a courageous shot to keep the Eagles in this thing.
Jack Coral in the high post. Marceda on him. Coral inside. He's guarded by Marceda. Here's Coral. Offline with the 3.
Well, without a doubt, the star of this North High team is Sean Powell. Already going to a major college next season on scholarship. He can do so much.
Pass to Zaderko, and so they choose to intentionally foul. Black, defended by Stauffer, and so they foul intentionally. On defense, the Dragons, they've given up just 8 points here in the fourth quarter. So the first one drops, and that'll put them up by 2.
I don't think the Eagles could have a better team captain than Day. A leader at the point and a leader in the locker room.
Now a timeout called by North High. What's your take here, guys?
They do have enough time here. If they shoot quickly to get that 2 for 1, we'll see if they try for it.
Yeah, you know, and I think the key thing, probably what Coach wants to see, is a good shot. It's important they convert here.
Outside, it's Williams. It's Dillard outside. Now here's Coral. He's guarded by Marceda.
Look at the little fella eating some glass.
And here are the Eagles now. 3-point lead. And he commits the intentional foul.
Mandatory foul at this point.
Yep, you got to stop the clock, and you've got to regain possession.
And he hits both free throws here. And it's a 5-point game.
That was a critical trip to the stripe. They have a 2-possession lead now.
Well, it's urgent time right now for them.
No doubt. They need points, and they can't take any time getting them.
And an intentional foul right there. He gets the first, and that'll increase their lead to 6. So he gets them both. And now it's a 7-point game. Here's Dillard. No good. And there it is. The comeback is complete. What an amazing effort from the Newark East Eagles to fight their way back and steal a game that was lost at half.
Oh, totally. Credit the fans for keeping the Eagles in this game, staying energetic. But the story of the game has to be Junior, fighting his way through injury to lead his team in the second half.
I'll tell you what, the amount of heart that Junior showed in this game, the passion he played with when he clearly wasn't at his best, that's something you rarely see in any sport.
Reminds you a bit of the passion his dad played with. And for that, that'll do it for us tonight. An amazing comeback win for the Eagles. I'm Joe Lamy saying thank you for watching another broadcast of Garden State IAA Sports. We hope to see you again.
Yeah, baby.
God, I love watching you. Enjoy the moment, Junior. You'll never forget it.
Yeah, thanks, Arch.
Now remember, rice it, okay? Rest, ice, compress, and elevate the knee.
No doubt, all week, baby.
Hey. And focus on the invitation. That's all that matters now. Enjoy your night, baby. You earned it.
Thanks, Arch.
Remember, rice it. Woo-hoo!
This thing's simple. Ballin', 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 ballin'. Hey, big dough hanging out the window. Hey, came up ballin' with my kinfolk. Hey, pull up, pull up, pull up, pull up, pull up on 'em. I'ma hang on the rim, hang on my. Hey, gotta take a photos on the grand shot side. I be in a four-quarter ballin' crunch time. Like I did the Cooper. I dribble right through you, nothing you used to. I got the new moves. They making new rules, checking the foo-foo. The conflict is crucial. Got nothing to lose, got nothing to lose. Jumping out the gym, hit the shoes. NBA jam, better what choose. Ballin', ooh, ballin', ooh, ballin', ooh, ballin', yeah. Ballin', ooh, ballin', ooh, ballin', ooh, now we ballin', yeah. Hey, big dough hanging out the window. Hey, hang up, ballin' with my hip, bro. Hey, ballin', ooh, ballin', ooh, ballin', ooh, ballin'.
Recruiters everywhere. Oh, my man, Jimmy, he even got big Liz up there. Evan, Chuck, a couple of heavy hitters in the NBA even getting an early look. Man, it's all happening, Junior. How do you feel?
I'm good. Focus.
You look good, too.
You look stressed, Arch.
Well, that's okay, because I'm not playing. Look, a win would be ideal, but skills matter. You know, positive possessions, tempo, your demeanor in the warm-ups, your focus in huddles. Every player is an investment. They're going to be trying to get all kinds of intel to make sure you're a good fit.
Write that down. Bigger than Broadway. The Hendrix Cobb experience is about to light this city up.
Hendrix, have you narrowed down on any college selections, or are you planning on jumping overseas? Hendrix.
Yo! I mean, I heard we was playing you, but I had to come see it with my own eyes.
Yeah, it's good to see you, man.
Good to see you back playing. This is where you belong. On the court.
That's what's up, man. How's New Orleans, though?
home. It's good. I'm gonna hit shoot around.
All right.
See you on the floor?
Yep.
I know that's your friend and all, but you need to stay focused. You light him up and the world will open up for you.
All right. You need to reel it in now.
I'm serious.
No, I'm serious too, man. It's just, vein in your neck is bulging right now, man, and I'm worried about you.
Ain't no vein in my neck bulging. How big is it?
Look, man, I'm just saying, you need to worry about your salt intake. That's all.
See, now you're pushing it.
I done played basketball before. I know what this game's about. I know how to win. As soon as that tip goes up, ain't no friends no more. Don't worry, Arch. I got it.
No. This room's for players and coaches only. Out.
Oh, it's okay. Coach, use me.
I know exactly who he is. Out!
Hey, come on now, don't hold back. Tell me how you really
This
feel.
is funny to you?
No, it's not. But it's your show, right, Henry?
Yeah. What's he gonna owe you after all this?
Nothing. Nothing at all, Coach. Have a great game, Junior.
Thanks, Sarge.
It's all up to you now. Go get him.
So as I was telling you,
Hello, everyone, and welcome to the Barclays Center. We're here for the final game in the Battle of Brooklyn. I'm Joe Lamy. Alongside me are Drake Hugo and Danny Hogger. Great matchup in this one between Louisiana Northeast and Newark East.
Sure is, Joe. Both teams have looked impressive lately, but you'd have to be a fool to think this isn't Louisiana Northeast to lose. They're led by top recruit Hendrix Cobb. This team is tops in the country.
The depth and talent of the Civic Cats will be hard to match, but the Newark East Eagles are no slouches, and they played with heart all season long. They also have a surprise star in Junior that can provide matchup issues for the Civic Cats.
Either way, we'll be in for a treat as the top talent in high school hoops hits the floor. The scouts will be tuned in for this one as the Battle of Brooklyn is on its way. And now the lineup for Newark East. Team captain Day is the point, with the talented Junior at the 2. Black and Zadirko are the front court pair at the 3 and the 4, and Marceda gets a start at center. And for Louisiana Northeast, they'll be going with Davidson at the point with the star Cobb to his side. At the 3 and 4, you have Splitter and Teddy Edwards, another star standout. In the middle of it all is Mushi Fresh.
Guys, here's a look at Teddy Edwards, another fantastic player who is highly recruited on the Civic Cats team.
Edwards has the raw power and strength to finish inside against just about anyone. He moves very well for his size and is a natural finisher at the rim. He's definitely going to make some college people extremely happy in short time.
And Junior gets it to go.
What a solid decision from Zadirko, noticing the wide open man and getting the ball to him.
Now here's Cobb. Edwards outside. Pass to Cobb. Now just a minute played here in the first. Count the basket.
Gotta honor the shot if you're the D. Cobb showing how effective he can be from there.
Jonathan Lack on the wing. Junior guarded by Cobb. Here's Junior. Cobb with the board.
How about a little bit of trivia? You talk to Hendrix Cobb and he'll tell you a major figure in the development of his game was Duke, the father of Junior on the Eagles.
Yeah, Duke coached Cobb when he was coming up and still living out in York. Very nice of Cobb to give credit to the late Duke for his development. You could see the precision in Cobb's game that Duke certainly played a part in. And this is so important to scouts. Lack is showing off his ability and know-how for running the break.
Now about 2 minutes have gone by here in the first. Now Fresh. Outside Cobb. Edwards. Shoots over Marceda. And the shot no good. A bit short that time. Zadirko. Davidson defends. Count that one.
Textbook play by KJ. The Eagles play so well with their floor general out there feeding them.
Offense has been clicking lately. Might want to mix things up.
Their mojo is gone. They need a basket just to regain some confidence. 3 of 4 to start the game. He came ready to play.
Outside, Black returns today. Now 3 minutes gone by here in the opening frame. Back to Junior. And the miss there from Junior. Boy, he just doesn't look at full strength in this one.
And this is the matchup everyone wants to see. Hendricks Cobb versus Junior. They'll be going at each other all game long at their positions.
Now here's Davidson, guarded by Day. There's the 3. Louisiana gets it back. A shot by Edwards, no good. The Eagles leading. Here's Junior, and he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws coming up. That one on Cobb. And with Cobb and Junior matching up, they're familiar with one another from when Cobb grew up in the area.
And that's what makes this game such a battle. You have the history between them and the fact they're both the stars for their teams. A lot of fans and scouts alike are curious about how this game goes for these two.
Here's Porter. Outside, Timmerman. They double him with Mason. Pass to Fresh. Over Brothers. And Fresh gets it to go. And it's a tie ball game.
Inside, Mushi's physicality, letting him muscle his way right to the shot. Scouts must be impressed by his athleticism.
Here's Junior. And a tough start to this game for Junior.
No, you're right. Credit him for playing, but the way he started this game shooting the ball, you have to assume the knee is an issue. And it'll continue to be an issue for him all game long.
Pass to Fresh. Chance there to take the lead. Missing.
And for Junior, the interest in him from colleges has been growing all season long. There's a good chance he'll get some offers from great schools to play at the next level.
Sheffield outside. Junior with it. Brothers. Timmerman defending. And that one's good for Brothers.
Defense comes at Brothers hard inside, but his physical abilities help him find a way through it to get a shot.
Here's Fresh. That one no good. So at the end of the 1 quarter of play, still a close game. Eagles out in front, up by 2. And coming up in a moment, the start of quarter number 2. And welcome back as we get the second quarter going in the Battle of Brooklyn. Now here's Cobb, covered by Junior. Now left side Cobb. So they take the lead.
His scoring efficiency is a big reason why they're ahead in this game.
Junior outside. And even though he's out there and playing, Junior just doesn't seem like he's his usual self.
I would guess that he just doesn't have the same endurance as he normally does. I mean, he's moving fine, but everything seems to be a bit tougher for him tonight.
And with Cobb playing back in Brooklyn, a bit of a homecoming for him, guys.
Yeah, definitely. He spent his early years playing in Newark, right down the road from this facility, actually. And at age 12, his parents moved to Louisiana, and that's really where his basketball career took off.
It's funny to think that not too long ago, Junior wasn't even thinking about basketball. He was focused on football. It's obvious now that he made a good call to switch to hoops.
And here's Fresh. Pass to Edwards. Over Marceda. 11 feet out, and he hits it.
Clean feed to the wide open man by Mushi Fresh. He's been well coached to identify those kinds of openings.
Outside, Black. Okay. Now Marceda. Junior with it. Pass to Marceda. Davidson with the steal. Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. No good on the shot. Jonathan Lack with some nice D. Here's Adirko. Second shot chance. Scoop to the hoop and in.
Look how the Eagles rely on Zadirko. He always gives 110% on offense to keep the play alive and ensure they score.
Cobb, James Marcedo with the block. And that'll be Louisiana's ball as it goes out of bounds. Civet Cats able to keep the ball here. Cobb with it. Junior's there. A nice shot there by Cobb.
This is maybe the prettiest shot I've seen from Cobb yet. Nice, graceful floater, and he gets it to go in.
It's Day from deep. No good on the buzzer beater. And so it's tied as we head into halftime. Don't move a muscle. We'll be back right after this. And the second half of the Battle of Brooklyn starting up here. Great game so far between two fantastic high school squads. And here are the Civet Cats now. And for KJ Day, a long-time figure for the Eagles. This is his last appearance for this school.
And Day's been the model for everything you want from a four-year player for the Eagles. He made varsity as a sophomore, and he's been a huge part of the team since day one. Great career for him at Newark East, and I'm sure he'll keep playing somewhere at the next level.
They now take the lead.
What a competitive game this has been so far. Both teams landing their best punches.
Pretty fun to watch. Wouldn't be surprised if it stays this way for the rest of the game.
Day, no good. The Civet Cats leading. Right side, Davidson. Great D that time from KJ Day. Pass to Junior. And the foul is called as he misses. He'll go to the line for 2 shots. It's going to go on Benjamin Davidson.
Tremendous effort from Junior. Clashes with some aggressive defense, but manages to release his shot and get fouled.
And so he hits 1 of 2 from the stripe. So it's the Cats now. Now Davidson. Yes, and a nice assist from Hendricks Cobb.
And I like the court awareness Cobb has here. He sees the open man, finds him, and the Cats get an easy bucket.
Pass to Junior. And Junior looking a bit winded out there. Wonder if that injury is still bothering him.
And one of the most gifted athletes on this team is Benny Davidson. He's a tremendous leader on the floor who just moves so well with the ball in his hands. 3 of 4 shooting, starting the second half on the right foot.
Outside, Indra. Pass to Mason. Good D there by Teddy Edwards. And with Davidson, another highly ranked recruit. He just makes everyone better out there.
Yeah, and I don't know if it's just because I'm a fan, but he reminds me a lot of De'Aaron Fox with the ball in his hand, doesn't he? I mean, he's got that explosiveness to go right at players twice his height and finish with that exclamation point.
And the Eagles making a change. Junior. That is his first foul of the game.
That's his first personal foul.
Cobb covered by Junior.
He hasn't been able to bring much on the offensive side, but they've been able to compensate and keep the lead.
Outside, Lack. Pass to Marceda. Back to Lack. Junior up top. Here's Aderko. And it's Junior missing.
And a look at the Civic Cats bench, it's not the most talented, but the group is well seasoned. A lot of seniors who have seen everything this program has thrown their way. Punches it down with fury.
And rubs it in a little bit deeper with the hanging finish.
They're not backing down at all, are they?
Pass to Junior. Jonathan Lack on the wing. Junior. So the whistle blows on the shot. 2 free throws for the contact there. And thinking about the Civic Cats bench, guys like Sapita, Timmerman, and Wang, not very talented, but they're experienced.
I agree. Certainly they're the last guys you expect to do any real damage out on the floor, but they're really not known for their score. But that leadership, that experience that they provide, that secures their spot on this team.
This is just too easy for the offense. When you play defense like that, expect to get dunked on.
No real sense of urgency there because of that easy.
Yeah, but the D has to put up more of a fight there. That's an unacceptable effort.
Controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
The Eagles need this from Marceda at center, fighting hard to win boards and finish the play strong.
Davidson with it. Pass to Cobb. Over to the wing. Fires from deep. He makes his 9th shot of the game, now 9 of 13.
Watching the way Cobb gets things done on the floor is exemplary. It's easy to see why he's such a highly regarded recruit.
Everything comes so easy for him. Just raw, natural ability combined with a great sense of the moment. There's a sense that he'll be an impact player beyond the college level someday already.
Good on the bucket.
They've been the more unselfish team tonight.
Yeah, running the offense, and each guy willing to make that extra pass.
They are desperate for a score here, to say the least.
Their last score getting farther and farther away. They need to get something going.
Day, no good.
Well, he's a player that just does not excel at fighting through contact on his way to the rim.
And he uses the glass on the layup.
And they're just scoring at will, getting whatever shot they want out there.
Yeah, and the lead, it's only getting bigger. Not sure what the opposition is thinking at this moment.
Pass to Day. Jonathan Lack on the wing. Now here's Marceda. Day. Davidson defends. And here is Marceda. Clock at 6. Back to Junior. And nothing is falling for them right now. Great ball movement. They're sharing the rock.
And they're keeping everyone involved and engaged.
For the Cats, this is more than just a road game for them. These young men are dealing with the first taste of play after traveling across the country.
Yeah, that should be a big advantage for the Eagles, Joe. They'll want to do whatever they can, keep their foot on the gas pedal, and keep the tempo of this game up. Hopefully, that should even out the talent advantage that the Civic Cats have on paper.
Shot's good by Marceda.
Yeah, Junior's quickly developing strong court awareness. Doesn't miss the easy assist off the wide open man.
Time called here. The Civic Cats decide to talk it over. And that'll do it. The Louisiana Northeast Civic Cats have won the Battle of Brooklyn. The top team in the nation looked the part as they took down several teams to come away with the invitational title.
Just exceptional. When you look at the talent that the Civic Cats have on their roster, it seems overwhelming this was going to be the case. The Eagles put up a fight, but Cobb and the rest of the Civic Cats were just too much for them.
And when it comes down to it, the Civic Cats were supposed to win this. That's the level of success they expect. The talent they have makes anything short of winning every game a failure.
Great set of games capped off by a fantastic win by the Cats. That'll conclude our broadcast of the Battle of Brooklyn. For Drake Hugo and Danny Hogger, I'm Joe Lamy. Thanks for watching.
Man, what else can I say?
How about admitting that I'm better than you? Now, that would be a good start.
I'm not going that far, man. Yeah, you got me this time.
Hey, listen, man. You showed something to these scouts tonight. I know it. There will be others.
Well, celebrate with your teammates, man. You deserve it.
Whoa, celebrate? We're a travel team, baby. We don't celebrate. It's just on to Cleveland.
All right.
Man, this is it. College. Atmosphere, the tradition, the coaching. It's nothing like it, Junior. It's a good time to get to know who you are, too. Get an education, you know? I mean, there's no money right now, but the path gets easier for you to get a bigger brand once you get into the league because of all the TV exposure.
Yeah, like Zion.
Exactly, like Zion. It's not gonna be easy. A few bad games gets magnified. Bad press snowballs fast in college.
Yeah, but positive press snowballs, too.
Exactly. So you want to keep it positive. I know you made a few visits, talked to a few coaches, but the decision is yours. Where do you see yourself next year, Junior? You made the right choice, Junior. Let's get you on a call with Coach. I know he's gonna be thrilled. I'm gonna be keeping an eye on you, you hear me? So you think you're ready to declare for the draft? Just hit me up.
Thanks, Archie.
Moving into a bigger world now, Junior. You think you're ready?
Oh, no doubt, man. Let's go get it.
I'm gon' let it shine. This love like mine. I'm gon' let it shine, let it shine. Like, I'm gon' let it, living and grinding. This thing's simple. Ballin', 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 ballin'. Hey, big dog, hang it out the window. Hey, hang up, ballin' with my kinfolk. Hey, pull up, pull up, pull up, pull up, pull up on 'em. I'ma hang out the rim, hang on my. Hey, gotta take a photos on the grand shot side. Hey, I be in a quarter ballin', crunch time, like I did the cool. I dribble right through you, nothing you used to. I got the new moves, they making new rules, checking the foo-foo. The conflict is poofy, got nothing to lose, got nothing to lose. Jumping out the jam, hit the shoes, NBA jams, better I choose. Ballin', ooh, ballin', ooh, ballin', ooh, ballin', yeah, ballin', ooh, ballin', ooh, ballin', ooh, now we ballin', yeah. Hey, big yo, hang it out the window, yo. Hey, hang up, ballin' with my kinfolk. Hey, ballin', ooh, ballin', ooh, ballin', ooh, ballin', yeah, ballin', ooh, ballin', ooh, ballin', ooh, now we ballin', yeah. Hey, big yo, hang it out the window, yo. Hey, hang up, ballin' with my kinfolk. Hey, I'm in the studio making a movie, yo, and I got dimes like I'm Rubio. I keep it cool, yo. I do my duty and keep it moving like I'm woozy. I can't help it if they choosy. Like my girl bad and bougie.